possible disaster. We haven't done nearly enough field testing on your solution. We don't even know if it's toxic, for God's sake.
What we do know is that people are dying, and this stuff kills the green poison. How many deaths do you want on your hands because we waited for tests to come back to tell us what we already knew?
Fine, you've got my authorization. But God help us if you screw this up.
We start spraying in 2 days. In the meantime, you can announce a new program designed to stop the spread of green poison and look like a hero. And when this is all over, I'll say, I told you so.
I hope to God you get the chance.
I was about to say New York is currently a war zone. Missing prisoners. A hyena gets rid of some prisoners.
Where's the prisoners?
I got tired of them moaning.
So you let them go?
No, I didn't let them go.
Motherfucker, we were gonna trade them.
Oh well.
That's what you're gonna tell Diesel when he asks why you killed them?
I didn't kill them. The dogs did.
What dogs?
I don't know, some dogs. I didn't ask their fucking names. Oh, but they must have been fucking hungry. Cause damn, once they sniffed blood, it was chow time.
You stupid son of a bitch.
Well, whatever. Diesel ain't gonna do shit except huff and puff a little.
And that's how that guy died. Profile Agent Kelso. Network failure. Agent Kelso and Agent Brooks discuss next steps after the SHD network has gone down.
Okay, so where do we stand?
Basically, everybody outside about a 50-mile radius of DC is completely cut off from the network. Completely.
What do we do about it?
First, we need to assess the full scope of the damage, which means going places that won't be easy to get to.
Because they're in hostile territory.
It's not just that. The flooding did a lot of damage, especially underground, which is where most of our infrastructure is located.
You think it was flooding that caused the network to go down?
Not a chance. This was deliberate.
Settling down, a small group of survivors decide to make the theater their home.
This is it! Check it out! It's a roof. What about it? It's easy to defend, that's what. Indeed it is. And we're close to the FBI, too. The JTF is a pretty strong presence here. What? Are you saying we should stay here? Best option yet. What about water? Electricity? We'll start collecting rainwater in those barrels over there, after we clean them. And I'll ask Mika if it's possible to get some power up here. See? I told you it was a good spot. And we can set up our own plays downstairs. Did you see that stage? Alright, whatever. Should I go tell the others? Please do. Tell them we found a new home.
So they have shelter, food, water, and entertainment. Nice. Relocation order. Rigway gives orders to his men to move refugees to Roosevelt Island.
Refugees are swarming in from all over the city. We've got too many of them to handle.
Look here, we're wasting resources on these people.
What do you suggest, sir?
Send them to Roosevelt. This is no longer about prevention. It's about damage control.
But sir, they won't listen.
Tell them we've got food and medicine. They'll follow you like moths to a flame. If you get any resistance, go straight to Plan B.
Plan B?
You make them follow you. It's better that they're interned. At least they'll die in one place.
Okay, you can't tell me that there isn't a significant group of soldiers that are plotting against the general here. Close encounter. A true Sun soldier talks to Rigway about a close encounter with outcasts.
We got 8 casualties, sir. 3 KIA, 2 expected.
Now, tell me what happened, son.
Fucking outcast came running in, screaming. We lit him up, but he was too close. He just exploded.
You did well. You did all you could.
What the fuck is wrong with those people?
Don't you worry. We'll make it right. We'll wipe them off the face of the earth.
Okay. Roosevelt supplies. Rigway orders his medic to cut their losses and stockpile supplies intended to treat the sick.
Hold still. There you go. Better already.
What's his prognosis?
A Colonel Ridgway, not good, sir. He took a bullet. We've tried penicillin, but his wound has festered. I thought morphine might ease his pain.
How's our supply cache?
Truthfully, sir, we're running low. And not just in supplies, but manpower, too. We've got civilians piling up outside the doors. Under these conditions, it's difficult to separate the infected from the healthy. The doctor's expecting a new shipment this afternoon, but it almost certainly won't be enough for everybody.
Pack all this up and move it out to the barracks.
But sir, we can't just...
Are you questioning my orders, trooper? Well?
No, sir. Right away, sir. What about the patient?
Put him back where you found him. He's a dead man anyway.
The doctor's obviously against this. Ridgway sentencing. Ridgway is sentenced for his crimes against civilians and refugees.
This court determines that you, Colonel Antoine Ridgway, have been found guilty of violating the Uniform Code of Military Justice for the crimes of unlawful detention, failure to obey an order or regulation, and murder. You will therefore be stripped of all ranks and titles pertaining to your service in the armed forces and detained until further notice. Mr. Ridgway, would you like to make a final statement? Very well.
Okay. Acceptable losses. Ridgway meets with an advisor to formulate a plan to maintain control of DC after losing several battles to division agents.
We've underestimated the division for far too long.
They've hit us hard, sir. But we've still got the numbers.
Numbers don't guarantee victory. We need to change our strategy.
We could buoy up our defenses. The hyenas and outcasts won't last long with the division around. If we had less to contend with, perhaps...
It's out of the question. We are not scavengers, we are true sons. We will not hold up in the garrison like a bunch of cowards. We must launch an offensive while we have the chance.
I advise caution, General Ridgway. We could lose a lot of good soldiers.
This is a war, Sergeant. We either lose soldiers or we lose control.
And that's how he loses, DC. Death and taxes. Ridgway personally visits a small civilian community who has not been paying their taxes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes, sir. Welcome.
what a lovely place you have here. Even through all these troubles, you still manage to keep it quaint. I like that.
Thank you, sir.
You know, a home says a lot about a person's character. You know what your home tells me about you?
No, sir.
It says you're assiduous and orderly. Perhaps a little too much. But you're certainly responsible. Must be nice to live in peace and quiet. Unfortunately for us, there's a price for defending communities such as this. But at least you are keeping out of harm's way.
General,
Before we came here, we ran into a neighbor of yours. He didn't seem to appreciate the good work we do around here. And I couldn't accept that, not after all my men have been through. But I don't think we're gonna have the same problem. Like I said, a house tells you a lot about a person. I can see that you're compassionate, generous.
please, just take what you want.
That really is mighty kind, Mr. Williams. People like you are making a real difference. It's inspiring.
No, it's called being scared for your life.
Trust you'll have more for us then.
Memorials. Knight figurine. A toy knight figurine. The figures used by Manny Ortega to represent division agents Eleni Kelso on the map of Washington at the base of operations. Bald eagle figurine. A bald eagle figurine. The figure is used by Manny Ortega to represent the Odyssea's sorrow and the theater settlement on the map of Washington at the base of operations. Statue of Liberty figurine. A figurine of the famous Statue of Liberty in New York City. The statue, more formally known as Liberty Enlightening the World, was a gift from the people of France to the people of the United States. It was designed by French sculptor Frederic I'm a butcher this. Frederick Augusti? I think. Maybe. Bartholdi. And built by Gustav Eiffel. Its construction was the cause of New York's first ticker tape parade, and it was dedicated on October 28, 1886. Standing on Liberty Island, formerly Bedloe's Island in New York Harbor, the statue was a welcome sight to innumerable immigrants as they reached their destination. Uncle Sam bobblehead. A bobblehead figure of Uncle Sam, the anthropomorphized representation of the federal government. While popular legend has it that the name Uncle Sam dates back to a meat packer named Sam Wilson during the War of 1812, there are references to the figure prior to that conflict. The potentiality as early as 1775. Uncle Sam appears as a goateed man in a red, white, and blue outfit, often star-spangled. The most famous representation of Uncle Sam was the 1917 I Want You recruiting poster painted by J.M. Flagg. White House snow globe. A snow globe of the White House. The view is from the South Lawn. The White House is the home of the President of the United States, as well as the executive branch of government. The first president to live in the White House was John Adams. Adams family, ? John Adams, who took up residence there in 1800. Since then, every president has lived in the White House, bearing a short interlude 1814 to 1817 due to damage caused when British troops set the structure on fire. 15, 16, 17. So the dude was there for 3 years. And then relics, we have none. Echoes, factions. Felony murder. Skinny John and Spider commit felony murder. Manny Ortega and his uncle Matteo are robbed and assaulted by two future hyenas before the lockdown. Database. You know what, if you want to read this, you're gonna have to pause it. True Sun's tank is scary. Okay then. Anton Rigway. There's his whole bio. Ross Richards. Rank private. Staff Sergeant Carl Wade. Captain Briggs, which is deceased. Captain Briggs is a true sun sniper. She is one of Ridgway's closest allies and is believed to have served with him in the National Guard. Civilian intel suggests that she used to work for the DC Fire Service prior to joining the military. However, this information cannot be corroborated. Briggs is a highly respected member of the True Sons. She is an expert shooter and spends most of her free time on the firing range. Or at least she did. Jeez. That actually just somewhat made hurt my eyes. Fun.
Nice to see you, Agent.
Hi. Not gonna lie, that sounded very sarcastic. Level 19. I'm really about to do this. I wonder if they added zombies to the Division, how do you think that would play out?
Nearby echo detected.
Dead shit in this town to entertain them?
They're an indication of how bad you stink, Bonnie. Flies are more attracted to you.
Jack
than the
Bonney,
dead things.
current status unknown, occupation BTSU operative, details unknown. Galvestone, current status unknown, occupation BTSU operative, details unknown. Barton Schaefer, current status unknown, same operative, details unknown. Milter Wyvern Raider, current status unknown, BTSU operative, details unknown. Petrus Brenner, status unknown, BTSU operative, details unknown. And Elijah Summer, current status unknown, BTSU operative, details unknown. So a sniper, a tank, scout possibly? Possibly a medic and a couple of regular soldiers. Very weird. Back over the fence and off I go. 58 minutes left to go. Oh gosh dang it, it's my own guys. Into which I just shot. Hello, sir. No.
Hostile control point nearby.
That sounds like fun. Okay, yep, wow.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent vital signs 0.
You know what, I kinda deserve that. I kinda shout without knowing where he's at. So yeah, I kinda deserve to get lit up like a balloon. Oh, like a balloon? Not sure, like a balloon. I forgot I don't actually have a hunting rifle equipped anymore. It's a shotgun. Take him out. So, I'm gonna need to ask you to go down, please. It did. It really just did me like that. Ow. Hi.
Serious trauma detected. Agent
Serious trauma detected. No duh. Thanks. Get together. What the?
Agent vital signs 0.
Okay then. Sure. Hey. I die, I go and respawn back in the battle almost immediately.
Hostile control point identified.
Hostile control point identified. Sweet, what do you think we are currently trying to take over? Hi. I mean, I'm...
Serious trauma detected. Agent out of mission.
Assistance. I'm really about to start crawling.
Agent killed.
Yeah, fair enough. Wait, what? Are there actually still people alive of the assault team? Nah, man. There's... Ow, Jesus. Okay.
Agent incapacitated. Agent deceased.
Why does it say that there's still people of the assault squad alive and allowing me to spawn on it? And a person believes that hard times can only be overcome through something. Ooh, wait. I gotcha.
Almost done with this thing.
Why are you running? Hi.
Heavily armored hostile.
I think we made the boss mad.
Vital signs critical.
No, don't you double tap me. Hello. Hi. Hey, dude. Dude, behind you!
Agent killed.
Ow. That's not fun. Plus, by the time I get